Civilization holds a central place in Islamic thought. Rooted in the Quran and Sunnah, the Islamic concept of civilization emphasizes the balance between material progress and spiritual well-being. A flourishing society is one that upholds justice, right, nurtures moral and ethical conduct, akhlaq, and fosters the pursuit of knowledge, ilm. At the heart of this tradition lies the work of Imam al-Ghazali, a towering scholar who deeply explored the moral, social, and spiritual dimensions of civilization. Ghazali's writing offer a timeless blueprint for societal harmony, linking personal morality with collective well-being. For him, the foundation of a thriving civilization rests on justice, ethical governance, and a profound connection to the divine. His insight continue to resonate, bridging the challenges of his era with the inspiration of modern society. To understand deeper about civilization in Islam, we speak with the scholars to answer some questions.
Well, Imam al-Ghazali, also known as Hujjat al-Islam or the Proof of Islam, was an incredible figure in Islamic history. Born in 1055 Masih in Persia, he was a theologian, jurist, philosopher, and mystic. His contribution bridged the gap between Islamic orthodoxy and Sufism, emphasizing the integration of faith, reason, and spirituality. Ghazali's works responded to the intellectual crisis of his time, offering clarity and guidance to both scholars and ordinary friends. His influence extended far beyond his era, shaping Islamic thought for centuries and earning him a place as one of the greatest thinkers in human history. One of Ghazali's most celebrated works is Ihya Ulumuddin, a comprehensive guide to living a spirituality and morally upright life. This book integrates Islamic jurisprudence, ethics, and mysticism, offering a blueprint for personal and societal well-being. This addresses civilization by underscoring the need for a balance between spiritual depth and practical governance, emphasizing that a thriving society must be rooted in ethical values and divine principles. So, Imam al-Ghazali identified justice, morality, and the pursuit of knowledge as the pillars of a thriving civilization. He believed that justice was the cornerstone of societal stability, ensuring that rights were protected and power was not abused. Moreover, morality for Ghazali was equally crucial, both at individual and communal levels, as it fostered trust, cooperation, and harmony. He also emphasized the acquisition of knowledge, both religious and worldly, as essential for the progress and sustainability of any society. So, Imam al-Ghazali identified justice, morality, and the pursuit of knowledge as the pillars of a thriving civilization. He believed that justice was the cornerstone of societal stability, ensuring that rights were protected and power was not abused. Moreover, morality for Ghazali was equally crucial, both at individual and communal levels, as it fostered trust, cooperation, and harmony. He also emphasized the acquisition of knowledge, both religious and worldly, as essential for the progress and sustainability of any society.
At the heart of his philosophy lay the concept of ilm or knowledge. But for al-Ghazali, knowledge wasn't merely a collection of facts. It was a transformative force, a means to connect with the divine and cultivate a virtuous character. He divided knowledge into two distinct realms. The first one, al-mu'amalah or knowledge of transactions, which encompasses the practical knowledge necessary for navigating the complexities of daily life, such as ethics, social interactions, and the skills needed to contribute to society. And the second one, al-mukashafah, knowledge of unveiling. A profound dimension of knowledge delves into the mystical aspects of Islam, seeking to unveil the inner truth of faith and foster a deeper connection with God. And al-Ghazali emphasized the harmonious integration of these two realms of knowledge. True wisdom, he argued, arose not from intellectual pursuits alone, but from a profound understanding of both the external world and the inner self. This integrated approach, he believed, was crucial for individual and societal flourishing. But knowledge for Al-Ghazali was not an end in itself. It was a means to cultivate ethical behavior and foster a just and compassionate society. So he stressed the importance of purification of the soul. Self-discipline, introspection, and the constant striving to align one's action with divine guidance were essential for ethical living. Next, the intention behind actions. Al-Ghazali emphasized that the true value of any action lay in its intention. Actions performed solely for personal gain or worldly recognition, he argued, held a little spiritual worth. And then balance and moderation. He promotes a balanced approach to life, avoiding extremes and maintaining moderation in all actions. This balance is essential for ethical living and spiritual well-being. The final one is the golden rule, which is treating others with kindness, compassion, and respect as one would wish to be treated oneself, was a cornerstone of his ethical framework. Al-Ghazali also recognized the importance of fulfilling one's obligations to both oneself and the wider community, so he distinguished between Fardu Ain and Fardu Kifaya. Fardu Ain, or known as individual obligations, is essential knowledge for every Muslim, such as understanding the core tenets of Islam, fulfilling personal religious duties, and navigating the moral complexities of daily life, such as the 5 obligatory prayers. Fardu Kifaya, or known as the communal obligation, is the knowledge that benefits the entire community, such as specialized religious scholarships, scientific advancements, and skills necessary for the well-being of the society. On top of that, he also emphasized the importance of specialized religious knowledge like Islamic jurisprudence and secular knowledge such as medicine, engineering, and other sciences that are necessary for the well-being and development of the community.
So, aside from that, is there any key aspects that have been highlighted by Al-Ghazali? Yes, of course. One of it is Al-Ghazali. So, according to Al-Ghazali, religion is more than a collection of beliefs. It is a comprehensive framework that includes all areas of life. He argued that authentic knowledge must be founded on religious values, advocating for the integration of Islamic teachings into diverse fields of study. This viewpoint is obvious in his great work, which is Ihya al-Ulumuddin, where he investigated the spiritual component of Islamic practice alongside jurisprudence and theology. Yeah, sure. The significance of civilization in Islamic perspective is civilization in the eyes of Islamic perspective is founded on the revelation of Allah's sovereignty and ascendancy. It is manifested in all aspects of personal life and communal life. Yeah, sure. The significance of civilization in Islamic perspective is civilization in the eyes of Islamic perspective is founded on the revelation of Allah's sovereignty and ascendancy. It is manifested in all aspects of personal life and communal life.
Well, when talking about approaches, I think Al-Ghazali pushed more towards religious importance in all parts of life, claiming that Islamic ideals and ethics should lead both public and private nations. I think this will help in building a coherent society framework based on faith. While modern Western cultures, on the other hand, have increasingly embraced secularistic ideas, which frequently separates religion from public life and administration. While this division promotes plurality in society, it also raises a question about the role of morality in public affairs. Al-Ghazali's perspective emphasizes the religious role as a guiding factor in public ethics, and in a sharp contrast to secular frameworks that dominate modern debate in Western contexts. While in Indian civilization, there are many different paths to spirituality. For example, in Hinduism, Hinduism and Buddhism, people focus on practices like meditation, personal enlightenment, and finding their place in the universe. Al-Ghazali's Islamic civilization focuses on slight different approaches in different matters. It is intertwined with each other, but at the same time, different from each other. While both Islamic and Indian civilizations value spiritual growth, Al-Ghazali's approach is mainly about having a close personal relationship with one God. But Hinduism and Buddhism focuses more on having beliefs in different gods. On the other hand, Indian traditions also offer a variety of ways for people to connect spiritually, allowing for many beliefs and practices to coexist together in one country or different countries. While in Indian civilization, there are many different paths to spirituality. For example, in Hinduism and Buddhism, people focus on practices like meditation, personal enlightenment, and finding their place in the universe. Al-Ghazali's Islamic civilization focuses on slight different approaches in different matters. It is intertwined with each other, but at the same time, different from each other. While both Islamic and Indian civilizations value spiritual growth, Al-Ghazali's approach is mainly about having a close personal relationship with one God. But Hinduism and Buddhism focuses more on having beliefs in different gods. On the other hand, Indian traditions also offer a variety of ways for people to connect spiritually, allowing for many beliefs and practices to coexist together in one country or different countries. Al-Ghazali thought that knowledge should lead to a spiritual guidance and a more profound awareness of God, emphasizing the union of religion and reason. He claimed that secular knowledge, without a spiritual framework of many matters, might lead to incorrect behavior. In contrast, Enlightenment intelligence in the Western civilization frequently emphasizes reason and scientific evidence as the fundamental pathways of truth, occasionally dismissing spirituality in their belief system. While both approaches, I think, appreciate knowledge, Al-Ghazali emphasized more evidently to a holistic approach in which information serves the most and utmost priority, whereas Enlightenment philosophy traditionally regarded knowledge in a more secular and logical manner.
Al-Ghazali's vision of Islamic civilization transcends the boundaries of time and place. It challenges us to question our priorities, to cultivate both our intellectual and spiritual capacities, and to strive for a life of meaning and purpose. In a world often consumed by materialism and fleeting pleasures, Al-Ghazali's message serves as a powerful reminder that true fulfillment lies in seeking a deeper understanding of ourselves and our connection to the divine. By embracing his teachings, we can build a civilization that is not only prosperous but also just, compassionate, and spiritually enriched. The legacy of Al-Ghazali continues to inspire and challenge generations of Muslim and non-Muslims alike. His profound insights offer a timeless roadmap for navigating the complexities of life and building a better future for all. Allah said in the Quran, Surah Al-Hujurat verse 13, O humanity, indeed, we created you from a male and a female, and made you into peoples and tribes, so that you may get to know one another. Surely, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous among you. Allah is truly all-knowing, all-aware.